Hey guys, Dzeeff here, and real quick I wanted to apologize. This video cannot feature any gameplay. I've tried to upload this video a few times, and every time I put gameplay in it, YouTube automatically copyright claims it. So in today's video, I can unfortunately only use screenshots of what I'm showing you, so make sure to click the link in the description below for the actual announcement to watch the real gameplay. What is up guys, Dzeeff here. This morning I woke up bright and early at 8 a.m. Eastern time to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital Next reveal. By the way, that was a pretty bad time for people on the West Coast. Sorry you guys had to wake up at 5 a.m. if you wanted to watch this live. But this reveal was huge. Konami revealed 4 different things related to Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, and in my mind, this was one of their biggest video game announcements yet. We got information on all sorts of new stuff, including the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel game, which is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. So in today's video, I'm going to go through the 4 things that Konami announced in this event and sort of give my first impressions on them. Keep in mind here, I will not cover every single thing said in the video, and I'll make sure to link the actual video in the description below so that you guys can go watch the reveals after hearing my thoughts on them. The first announcement was for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel video game, releasing in August of 2021 for Japan and sometime in fall of 2021 for the Americas and Europe. This was a pretty cool announcement. Personally, I don't know a lot about rush dueling, but this is going to be a good way to try it out as someone from North America. This looks pretty cool. I'll probably try it out. It looks like it has a story mode and stuff like that, so that's always nice. Next, Konami announced that Pendulums will be added to Duel Links. This is pretty wild. I don't know how the average Duel Links player will respond to this announcement. It's going to be pretty weird to see Pendulums being played on a field with only 3 zones. It is pretty interesting to see how Duel Links has grown over the years. I don't even know if I would have ever expected them to get Synchros or Xyz monsters, let alone Pendulum monsters, so this is going to be a big change for all Duel Links players. Next up, and this was probably the most exciting reveal for me personally, Konami revealed the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video game. This thing looks amazing. It is beautiful. They have like chain link animations, they have summoning animations. This looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for modern players. And I mean that because when you go back and watch Link Evolution gameplay compared to Master Duel gameplay, Master Duel just blows it out of the water. This thing looks really good. Konami really promoted the competitive appeal of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in this video. They even specifically mentioned in this reveal that while Duel Links and Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist are more positioned as character games that let you enjoy the world of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and manga, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel will fully let people play the TCG and OCG. So that is pretty interesting that Konami is actually addressing that Duel Links and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist games are more directed towards a certain type of fan. They mentioned there would be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel event at the World Championship in 2021, and many of the decks and cards they showed in the preview duels were actual competitive cards. It wasn't like random story mode decks that you might be used to seeing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Evolution. They also really emphasized how good this game looks and that it's fun to watch from a spectator's perspective. They mentioned that they wanted you to play it on a big screen TV in 4K because yes, it is a 4K Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. That's pretty wild. They also mentioned a bunch of different platforms that you can play this game on, including mobile platforms. I don't know if cross-play will be a feature. He didn't mention that in the video, but it would be pretty crazy if it was. One thing I will mention though is that they did not show anything outside of dueling in this reveal. We didn't see any menus or potential story mode or even how to get cards and or packs. And I am a bit skeptical about this because if this game is plagued by microtransactions, people aren't going to be super happy. And I'm sure that Konami knows that, but also I know about a lot of the other online card games out there, and pretty much all of them have some form of microtransactions, so we really don't know what Konami is going to do. We'll just have to wait and see. One thing I will say is that they really did get the presentation right. This thing looks beautiful. All of the summoning animations and the card activations and the attacks and stuff like that, it all looks amazing, which is obviously obviously great for spectators when you're playing it at like a world championship, but it also looks great for streaming, and I think that Konami was definitely considering that when they designed this game. It's not only good from a spectator's perspective if they're already a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, but this just looks like a good card game video game, so I think a lot of people will watch this game, especially on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, which could be pretty exciting to see. I know personally I'll be playing this when it comes out. It just looks like so much fun to play. I really like the side characters on each field. I don't know how those get selected, but there's like a Pot of Greed one time, there's a Cyber Dragon Infinity one time, I think I saw a Ritual Raven as well. I even saw our channel mascot Sangin, so I don't know if the player selects those or if they're randomly generated, but they look really nice and I think it's a really cool addition to the field. I think that presentation wise, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel delivered on a lot of people's expectations, but at this point we don't know how the game will be monetized. It could be like a monthly subscription, but it gives you all the cards. It could be that you pay for individual packs and or cards. Who really knows? They didn't show that off at all, so as players we don't know right now what the monetization will look like, but I'm hoping for the best. One thing I know a lot of people are concerned about is how often this game will be updated. Konami clearly said in the video they want people to fully play the TCG and OCG, so maybe best case scenario that means they'll update it when a new set enters one of those formats, but we don't really know at this point. Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution went without an update for a year, and then it got one big update with a ton of new cards and story mode duels, but that was pretty much it. I don't think it got updated after that to my knowledge. But yeah, that's pretty much all I think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel so far. It looks really great, but I want to know how you have to pay for the cards. That will be a very important aspect to this game. Finally, Konami announced what they called a 4-player card battle game. I don't really know what that means. It is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. Some people have speculated it's like a 4-player rush duel game, just going off of the logo. Personally, I have no idea what this is, but it looks pretty interesting. I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, we did do those 1v1v1v1 matches, which were pretty crazy, but were also pretty fun. So this might be like an official video game with a similar format, and going off of the logo, like a lot of people said, it might be in the rush duel format, which could be very unique and fun if done correctly. Anyway, that's all for today's video. That was my first impressions of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital Next announcement. There were a ton of new things revealed in this video, and that was very cool to see. I don't believe Konami has ever done a thing like this before, at least not worldwide, so this was very exciting to see, even if I had to wake up at 8 a.m. to watch it. Let me know which one of these 4 announcements you are most excited about. Personally, I'm most excited about the Master Duel game. It looks really great, and I can't wait to learn more information about it. It could be one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators we've ever seen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you later. Goodbye.